everybody. I'm Dr. Andrew White, and you are here for the Math Literature Connection. If you're afraid to get involved, you're in the wrong place today, because you guys are going to do some writing, you're going to do some acting, you're going to do all kinds of little stuff in here this morning. And don't be shy, because we want you to have a good time. And I'm going to turn this over to your host today, which is Brandon Collins.
Okay, we're going to start by introducing ourselves so everyone knows who we are.
Okay, I'm Ashley Buttle.
Artrice Cooper.
Kim Barron.
Katie Kruger.
Brandon Collins.
Amanda Bauman.
Ben Johnson.
Katie Swarslows.
Chris Brunson.
Clint Dietrich.
And everyone else is going to go get ready for the first skit that we're going to do for you. Amanda and I are going to talk to you a little bit about what it is that MathLit does and what we're here going to do today. How many have seen the MathLit before? Maybe at Math Energy or another conference?
Nobody's?
No one.
No one's seen our group before?
Okay.
Oh, wow, I'm pretty surprised.
Well, we're doing something different today than what we normally do. Normally what we do is we put on 3, maybe 4 skits and have math activities that go with those skits. Today we're going to kind of switch it up, get you more involved, and Amanda will tell you a little bit more about what that is.
Sure. So today we're going to do things a little bit different than we normally do. We're going to ask you guys to, like they always tell us in school, lead by example, and, the best way to learn something is by you doing it yourself. So in order for you to be able to adequately use what you learn in this conference in your classroom, we've supplied you guys with different plays on your tables that later in the conference, you're going to have to come up with your own plays and your own skits and your own math activities. It's a lot easier than it seems, but we'll also have, we'll show you a couple of our own skits so you can see what we do, and then we'll go through a PowerPoint and show you all of our steps that we go through.
In the packets, there's a brief history of what we do, Math Literature Connection. We try to take children's stories, and we do perform skits, but the important thing that we want to get across is you can take a math activity that's based around what you do with that skit and that children's story and make that connection from that children's story to math. And it could be in the form, sometimes it's in the form of a game. We do, you'll see today, do stuff with patterns. Really anything that you think is relevant to the story, you can build off of that involves math. So we're going to start off today by doing a skit, 5 Little Monkeys.
Which I'm sure everyone's pretty familiar with.
You guys ready? Alright, so our story today is called 5 Little Monkeys, and it's by Eileen Crystal O. So it was bedtime, so 5 little monkeys took a bath. 5 little monkeys put on their pajamas. 5 little monkeys brushed their teeth. And 5 little monkeys said goodnight to their mom. Good night, Mommy. Good night.
Alright, let's sink you in, everyone. Alright, squeeze in. I think I'll need to get a bigger bed tomorrow. Alright. Sleep tight. Night-night.
She's gone.
Then 5 little monkeys jumped up.
Oh my goodness, what's happening? Did you roll off the bed? Oh my, say something. Are you okay? Oh my god. Okay, stay right there. Doctor, come quickly. My son is rolled off the bed. Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Oh no. Doctor, he's rolled right off the bed.
Yes. No, he knows.
No. Doctor, he's lost his ears. Oh my goodness. Please,
Don't
doctor.
worry, you're going to be okay.
Can you help him out? Is he okay?
Yeah, it's
right
debatable. There we go. Here we are. We're just going to wrap him up, and then he's probably just going to need a little rest, and he'll be good to go tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, thank you, doctor. He
Oh,
rolled
you're
right off.
welcome.
I'm going to get a bigger
There you
bed
go,
tomorrow.
big guy. I love you, Dad. Yes, you too.
He's not your dad. It's okay.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he's delusional.
Just going to lay down right here, okay?
Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome. All right. Now, as for you guys, just try staying on the bed, okay? I'm busy tonight, all right? I can't be making all these house calls.
Okay, thank you. They're already asleep. Thank you.
You know what?
I'm sorry.
So 4 little monkeys.
Ow. Oh my, did you drop off the bed too? What are you doing? It's okay, stay right there, hold on. Stop you roll? Did you
Again?
Yeah, doctor, I don't understand these boys.
Oh, man.
You know, I wondered.
How are we doing, all right? All right, good. Here, let
You
me
bandage
just-
him up?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay, thank you,
He's
doctor.
gonna be okay.
Girls, are you sleeping? Okay, good girls. Good. Oh, you can always count on the girls.
All right. There
These
we
boys,
are.
I'm so
I
sorry,
know.
doctor.
Jeez, kids these days.
I
you
know, these boys,
never-
they just never really listen, you know. I think they've learned.
Just
I think they've
there you
learned their
go, rest
lesson.
right
and so
there, okay? All
it's the
right.
boys. I'm so sorry, Doc.
All right, well, hopefully these little angels will just be a lot better.
Yes, they're wonderful. The boys, they jump on the bed. I'm so sorry.
So 3 little monkeys jumped on the bed. One fell off and jumped and bumped her head.
Oh my goodness, you were in the middle of the bed. What happened? Oh my goodness. Okay, stay right there. Doctor, come quickly. My daughter's falling off the bed. Oh my goodness, you were in the middle of the bed. What happened? Did you jump? What did you do?
I fell off.
How'd you fall off? You were in the middle.
I don't know.
That was funny as her ears fell off.
Oh my goodness, can you help her out? Can you bandage him back on? Will he heal on?
I don't know.
Will she be able to hear?
I don't know. Doctor has never taught me that one.
Okay, doctor, that's kind of vital. Will she be able to hear?
You know what? With these questions, and look what's happening now.
Oh my God.
All your questions are just, I can't even practice right now.
Not be able to hear.
You know what? Now she won't, okay? Look at her ears. Alright, just right over there. And you just rest up right there, okay?
Oh goodness, thank you, doctor.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, can we just stop jumping on the bed, please? Just go to bed.
Doctor, it's okay.
No, it's okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So 2 little monkeys jumped on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head.
Did you not learn anything at all? What? Okay, what happened? Did you jump off? Oh, you lost your ears too? Oh no, another one without hearing. Doctor, come quickly, please. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh my goodness. Doctor.
Again?
Yeah, again. I'm so sorry.
It's unbelievable.
She lost her ears too. Can you bandage her up? Oh my goodness.
Oh, here, she's getting 2 ears.
Oh my goodness. Can you help her?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
just gonna give her 1 ear, you know? She doesn't need a second.
Okay, come here. You're moving to the middle of the bed. There's no way you can get off this bed. Come here.
Mama was sleeping.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go
There
back
we
to bed.
go.
Go back to bed. Doctor, is she gonna be okay?
Yes, this one will be fine.
She only has 1
There
ear.
you go. Yeah, you know what? She doesn't need a second.
Is 1 enough these days? Come on, doctor.
There we are. Just
Thank
go to
you.
sleep.
She's an angel. She's the oldest. She's so
Do
responsible.
not jump on the bed. Just
Doctor,
don't do
doctor,
it.
Doctor, she's not jumping on the bed.
Right, well, she's sticking out her tongue at me. I know that.
No, she didn't.
Oh my God. So 1 little monkey jumped on the bed, but she fell off and bumped her head.
It's happened again.
I'm still here.
Oh, you're still the doctor. Thanks. That was handy. She just doesn't learn.
No, not the doctor,
No,
mommy.
you have to. No, come here. No, you have to be bandaged up. No, you have to be bandaged up. That's what you did. You shouldn't have jumped on the bed. You learned your lesson. Doctor,
quiet, all right?
are you hurting her? Doctor,
No.
don't hurt her.
She's too loud. You have neighbors. They're trying to sleep.
She's in pain,
Your
though.
neighbors are trying to sleep.
She's in pain.
This isn't my fault. They shouldn't be jumping on the bed.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I will.
There you go.
Some better.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right. And just rest right here, okay?
Doctor,
There you go.
I'm so sorry.
This is unbelievable. Do you have any more children?
No.
I'm busy. All right. Well, then what do you say we jump on the bed? Yes! Go jumping on the bed. Dancing. How's it going, guys? Sorry, guys.
Yes. Okay. I hope you all enjoyed that lovely skit. It's always fun for us to do that one. One of my personal favorites. I need to, unfortunately, squeeze through here and get the overhead from you guys, because we're going to do a quick activity having to do with patterns. I'm sorry to have to do this. I should have done this before. Having to do with patterns, because patterns of the monkeys, you know, one jumping off the bed, then two jumping off the bed, so on and so forth. And we've done this for kids before at elementary schools and preschools and stuff. And if anybody teaches like the lower grades, kindergarten, first, second, and even third, or even the older ones, but the little ones especially, really, really love this. Can we
Start the,
Sorry. No, we need to turn that off. Marcus? Did you put them over there?
Everything's over there.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. No, we need the markers.
I grew up in the Pliocene age.
Ah, there they are. I was gonna say, I thought Dr. White put them somewhere over here.
Michelle is even.
My apologies for the delay. Okay. That would help. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put up just a couple patterns up here that I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys to maybe give me predictions as to what the other empty parts that I'm going to, right here, you'll have to fill in it. So, big enough? Is that enough information for everyone? Can anyone have any guesses? If you can't think of it, I'll add in a couple more letters for you. Anyone have any guesses?
This
Okay.
is audience participation. Here, Kelly has them.
S, T, S, T, S, S.
What?
Where? S right here?
Yeah. S, T, the T's already there.
Uh-huh.
S, T, S, T, S.
And
Every little.
not quite, but good guess.
It would work.
I'll add, it would work, yes, but I am going to add in another one there.
Can I say what it is?
Sure.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Yeah,
Saturday,
you
Sunday.
got it. Have you gotten that? Have you seen this before?
No.
No? All right. It took me a while to figure out when I first saw this, to be honest. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Let me put up another one. Okay. Anyone have any guesses?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5, 6,
you guys are good.
She's a teacher. She's.
Okay.
And two, you know,
1,
those people
2,
like tuner.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I almost read the number. Very good. What are some
You do a shape one. Okay, for like younger grades, you could do something like that.
So they'd have to fill in the different
Fill in the
shapes
shapes.
here.
So what would be the open one? Triangle. Triangle. So you do like younger or older, so if you want to do like the letters that the words start with, or you can even do shapes if you're working on your geometry. And
Or maybe some more, I guess, simple ones that you guys as teachers would know, but as little kids they need to practice their math skills and counting by certain numbers, you know. Anyone can guess the sequence here? There you go. So this is just an activity of patterns, and you can come up with any creative patterns that you want. Some ones that we've done in the past is the Fibonacci sequence. And do you want to explain the Fibonacci sequence? Someone who's more familiar with that. I guess I should know this.
All right, so the Fibonacci sequence, you start with 2 number ones, and then you get the third number by adding these 2 together. So the next one would be 2. What would the next one be? 3, because you add 1 plus 2 is 3. The next one would be 5. The next one would be 8. So if you give them maybe the first 5 and have them try and see what the pattern would be, because it's not counting by ones, it's not jumping by 2s. So just to see what the pattern is, so they can relate the difference of the numbers.
Do any of you use the Fibonacci sequence in your teaching? Because you can connect this with the science too, because if you take a pine cone and look at the bottom of the pine cone, the little pieces on the bottom of the pine cone are arranged in a Fibonacci sequence. Pineapple, little pieces of the pineapple are arranged in a Fibonacci sequence, and a lot of flowers are arranged in a Fibonacci sequence. You might connect the science, have the kids, and by the way, if you use pine cones, you all know you put them in the freezer overnight so they won't be sticky the next day when the kids are playing. They won't have the stick stuff, gummy stuff all over their hand. Put them in the freezer and they'll be okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next part of the presentation and go ahead and hand it over to Ben. He's gonna go ahead and explain a PowerPoint that we have put together for you.
All right. So pretty much right now, we're just going to go through kind of what it is that we do that leads up to what you guys see on the stage. We go through a couple different phases and everything where we're actually just planning and writing and stuff. And then this is actually what we do. So as you can see, we are the Math Literature Connections. That's everyone in the group. And then, would you like to click next? All right, our step one is brainstorming. Together we all meet and we kind of talk about certain like mathematical concepts or just ideas that we have as far as what we would like to kind of do in the next couple of things. We haven't chosen a book yet, so it's pretty much just kind of just throwing things out there and just, you know, writing down what we want to cover and stuff. As you can see, this is actually us doing it. We all like kind of work together. We'll pick up a few books and everything and see what we can put together. The next phase that we have, I believe, is the actual book selection. Yeah, and then this is where we spend a bunch of time in the library and stuff, just looking through all that Ballinger has to offer. And you guys probably know this, that they have a wide selection of stuff, so we're able to find a lot of kind of good books that actually do have some mathematical concepts tied in with them. So all together we kind of meet, and for this, like, you know, it's pretty much just trying to read through everything, see if you can find something that you want. And then it's when we actually have our planning time. We kind of work on everything, and you'll see right here that, you know, we look at these books and stuff, and we try to dissect them for everything that we can, see if there's anything that we could use. This process takes quite a bit of time just because you're really trying to pinpoint what it is you want to cover in your presentation. So we do that, and then this one we kind of all work together and stuff and kind of bounce ideas off each other and whatnot. There's the stud muffin on the right. And so, yeah, I just go rogue and do my own thing. And then this is actually what practicing for what you guys see. We actually meet once a week and everything, and it's over in Old Main that we meet, and we kind of just practice what it is that you guys see on stage. These are just a couple of pictures that we have from various performances that that we have. It's a lot of fun and everything. So if you do have the opportunity, I would recommend just coming out and everything. And we could always use the help and stuff. And yeah, and so as you see, this is the group that we had last year. And so yeah, that's pretty much what we do that leads up to what you guys see on the stage. So.
Alright, the next part, everyone's going to get involved. It's going to be the actual workshop, creative workshop for everyone.
Okay, so at your tables, you guys each have a different story. And you've got a list of characters too. If you don't remember the story, that's fine. We all know the stories. You can ask us and we'll give you a little refresher. But anyway, you've got a list of characters there. And you're going to do just basically what we just showed you that we do. You're going to look at the story. You're going to figure out how you guys can each be a character and put on a skit for us. And also you're going to figure out what kind of math activity could go with this story and come up with what you would want to do. Now, we understand that we don't have all the manipulatives here. We don't have all that sort of stuff. So you're just going to come up with what you would do if you had the manipulatives that you wanted to use and all that. And you're not going to actually have to do it, but we're going to have you explain what you would do. So if you guys have any questions, we'll be walking around to help you. And go ahead and get started.
And they have 30 minutes.
You guys have 30 minutes, yeah.
Like it's this guy.
All right.
Take your hair down and you have a problem.
Okay, so we have 12 pieces of coffee cake, and there's going to be. I'm gonna watch something on TV.
Everybody, can you focus up here now?
Show your face.
Ladies and ladies and those be the rest of you. Could you focus up here?
You can take your
What you do now is to show the other 3 tables what you guys have done. Instead of telling them, we want you to show them. You know, this is like show and tell time you have in school. And this also shows your students, if they actually see this on video, that their teachers are good sports too, and that their teachers are really human beings. And that's what we want you to do. So what you're going to do is we're going to ask you to come up here and act out your book. One of the EIU students will introduce you to the book, and then you come out and do your thing, and then when you're finished, you tell us what the math connection is. How you hook this up with the mathematics, because this is a math literature connection. Okay, and if you want to applaud, if there's a villain in there and you want to boo, jeer them, go jeer them. But if you see they're freaking out, just say, no, just kidding, you know, go on. Okay, so we got 4 of you to come in order. Take your time, but just, you're going to act out your little story for us. And
First up, we're gonna have Goldilocks and 3 bears.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I give you for your viewing pleasure, Goldilocks and the 3 bears.
Ready, go. Okay. Goldilocks is walking home from school one day, thinking about the crackers and peanut butter she will have as an after-school snack when she smells a pizza.
What's that smell? It smells so good. I think it's coming from this house over here. It's a lot better than my crackers and peanut butter I'm gonna have for a snack. What's this pizza? Ugh, too many vegetables. What's this one? Just cheese, too plain. Ah, just pepperoni, just right.
After Goldilocks eats, she decides she wants to find a comfy chair and sit and watch some Disney Channel.
That's too hard. This is too soft. Ah, just right. Watch some Phineas and Ferb.
After watching the Disney Channel, Goldilocks is tired, and she decides she wants to take a nap, and she goes upstairs to find a bed.
This one's too big. I'm gonna roll all over it. This one's too small. I'll fall off. This one's just right. Let's listen to some Justin Bieber.
The family comes home.
Someone's made a mess in my kitchen. Someone ate my pizza. Someone sat in my chair. I think there might be people upstairs. I'm calling the police. 911. Hello, there's someone in our house. Hello? Okay, I'm coming. Can I help you? We think there's someone upstairs in our house. Can you help us? Will you come with me? I'm a little afraid. All right, let's go. Knock, knock, knock. There's somebody in my bed. Excuse me. Knock, knock. Hey. Please pay attention. What are you doing in this house?
Listening to some Bieber.
Is this your house?
Do you know you're committing BE?
What's BE?
Breaking and entering.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to arrest you. Please get up.
No.
Do you want me to call your mom?
No.
Let's go.
Have a nice night.
What's the math
Can you guys
activity?
explain the math activity?
Measurement was our theme. Big, bigger, biggest. And then like it also had an average, like what was soft and what was too hard, and then they found a nice medium average of what was just right for that person. So it's kind of like an average. Yep.
Excellent.
Alright, next group will be the ugly duckling.
Which is actually Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel, sorry.
You guys want to introduce yourselves? This is the Hansel and Gretel group.
I'm Rena the witch.
I'm Casey, and I'm the stepmother.
I'm Kelly and I'm the father.
I'm Lisa and I'm Hansel.
I'm Jody, I'm the narrator.
I'm Lindsay and I'm Gretel.
In a cottage far away, a mother and a father are fighting.
We just don't have enough money, right?
I know, we only make $2 a day. How are we going to support our family?
I don't know, we need $8.
I know.
Meanwhile, a little boy and a little girl are listening to their mother and father fighting.
I know, we could just leave them in the woods. We have enough money for us, just like the kids.
That's a great idea. Let's say we're going to the park.
Okay.
Okay, what we need to do is get bread and drop crumbs when we walk with them so we can find our way back home.
Yes. And how are we going to figure out how many breadcrumbs we need to get there?
Well, we have to walk 2 feet, so how many breadcrumbs do we have to drop?
I'd say about 8.
Okay.
That night, Hansel and Gretel couldn't sleep. They were plotting their plan to get back home. The next morning, when dawn broke, Mom, Dad, Hansel, and Gretel led them into the woods.
Kids, would you like to go to the park?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Look at those lovely birds over there.
Let's go eat some candy.
Hansel and Gretel came upon the house made of candy.
Hello there, I'm the very nice lady from the forest, and this is my candy house with peppermints per square inch and long 16-inch rope licorice. You're more than welcome to eat, but come inside. I have much better candy over here in this interesting looking cage that you are now locked in. I would really like to eat you, but you don't weigh enough yet. So I'm going to feed you lots and lots of candy and
Days and days went by. Fortunately for Hansel and Gretel, the old witch couldn't see very well. So every day she checked to see if they were fat enough, and they just stuck out a licorice stick.
you know what, I've had enough. I'm so hungry. I'm going to just go 400 degrees or 300 degrees. What would you think would be better? The oven.
Let us out.
Okay. So again, I'll get the oven ready, and I'll take you first. Come on with me, and I will take you first. Where's the oven? I'm going to be.
Okay. Having left their breadcrumbs, Hansel and Gretel was able to find their way home.
What's your math activity?
Having them figure out how many feet and how many breadcrumbs, and then with the candy house, figuring out the area of the house with the candy.
And then also at the beginning, the mom and dad were talking about money, how much money they need versus how much money they have, how much more do they need.
How many years they're going to spend in prison for example. Okay, very good. You have a lot of math.
All right, let's give a hand to Little Red Riding Hood girl.
Okay, with this skit, we need your help. So as the skit is going on, you will need to write down all the different math problems that are needing to be solved during the Red Riding Hood skit. So Red Riding Hood and Grandma start out, and Red Riding Hood is going to visit Grandma with a basket of food. Unbeknownst to Red Riding Hood, Grandma has her friends coming over. Red Riding Hood has to divide her goodies in her basket to make everybody happy. Please help us figure Please help us figure the problems with Red Riding Hood so that she can have equal amounts for everyone.
Hey, Grandma.
How you doing, honey?
I'm good. I have some coffee cake for you.
Yeah?
Who's that? Who are they?
Oh, these are my friends. Do you have enough for them? Because that would be not very nice if you weren't sharing.
I'm sure I can divide this up somehow. Okay, here's my big coffee cake. Okay, I have 12 pieces, and there's 3 of you.
3 bingo girls, that's right. That's us.
Okay, well, I'm hungry too, so that makes 4. So how many pieces of coffee cake can I give to everybody?
3. Well, we'll just have to see when we eat it, okay?
Okay, got it. Okay, now. Sorry.
Hey, this is Rita from Bingo 2. Come on, girl! Did you make the jackpot last night?
Oh, okay. Okay, and now I have some chicken. How many people? I have 24 pieces. How many people do I have? 25 pieces. How many people do I have to divide it up against now?
Well, I guess we'll just find out when we eat it, now won't we?
Guess so, Grandma. Okay, Grandma, I've decided that I'm going to make all of this some lemonade. Tell me if it tastes good, because I'm not very good at this. Okay, I'm going to pour in, I'll have 12 lemons, and then I'll do 2 teaspoons of sugar. Does that sound about right?
Let me taste it. You know what? We'll help you with that math a little later, okay?
Thanks. I forget these things.
Red Riding Hood thought she was doing a good job by bringing Grandma her food. So while they're eating, we need to figure up our math problems and see how many pieces of coffee cake each person gets and how many pieces of chicken each person gets. And so then you would work with your kids.
All right, and we have our last group here. Our last group, which is the 3 little pigs. Yeah. Can we snag the mask back from you? Can we grab the mask from you? Oh, in front of the camera. There you go.
That was readable.
It's readable.
So we'll introduce her. I can just feel my face melting.
I'm Michelle, and I'm pig 1.
I'm Jamie, I'm pig 3.
I'm Pam, pig 2.
And I'm the wolf, and I'm Laura. All right. Well, we're home. We should probably build some houses. What do you think? They got blown away and
Yeah,
need
it
somewhere
looks
to
like
live.
it's gonna rain, so I think
Probably.
I might want a house.
Yeah, I don't like thunderstorms out in the forest. Let's go.
I really like straws. I'm gonna build mine out of straws.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
Straws too flimsy. You need sticks.
No,
Sticks are good.
Straws gotta be better.
But sticks are better.
Both of y'all are wrong because you want to build it on bricks.
Well,
No, that's just, no.
why don't we just see who's the
We'll
best?
see. We'll see.
Okay, okay.
Let's do. My brick.
I'm done.
Done. Hey guys, how's that house over there?
Mine's
Cozy.
flimsy.
The wind is starting to blow.
Mine's
The
fine.
house is gonna blow. I think I just saw your chimney go flying.
Go in your house.
Watching TV. That's right.
These pigs don't know what they're gonna get into. This pig looks good. I'm gonna huff and puff and blow your house down.
Ah. See? How'd that house work for you?
Pam, can I come in? My
Sure.
house got blown down.
Sure, see, I told you. You should have used sticks.
Yeah, you were so right.
I was. Thank you.
You want to make some dinner?
Sure.
Okay.
What do you want today? Eggs?
Yeah, eggs are great. Can we make some bacon?
Stole my joke.
Now there's 2 pigs. I'm gonna huff and puff and blow your house down.
Jimmy, let us in! Let us in!
No.
Please!
I told you, you should have made a better house.
She's going to eat us!
If we
Okay,
say
fine. Come on. Close the door.
I love your house. It's so nice.
I see, I told you.
What's on TV?
Titanic.
Now there's 3 pigs. I'm gonna huff and puff.
Good luck with that.
And blow your house down.
Do you guys want some dinner? Let's go make some dinner. Yeah.
It's still here, your house.
Well, duh.
How'd you do that?
It's made of brick.
Oh.
It still would have been better. That would have looked nicer.
You should have done a facade.
I'm
It
gonna
is a
try
facade.
once more. I'm gonna huff and puff.
How's that working for you?
And blow your house down.
Did you guys hear something? I didn't hear anything.
I think we should turn up the TV.
Don't turn up the camera. Oh,
Guess
look.
did it work?
Secret Life of American Teenager is on. Oh, perfect. Yeah. And oh, math.
Math, yes.
That's what we're here for. I knew I was forgetting something. We decided to go with the theme of addition since we had 1 pig and then the 1 pig ran over and we had 2 pigs and then 2 pigs ran over and we had 3. So we decided you could use pretty much any manipulative and give them buttons or unifix cubes and add them together and add them with their other tables and pretty much anything.
Tell your geometry one that you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in secondary, so if I were to do this with high schoolers, I would do it in geometry, and we would talk about what shapes are better for building. Like, you wouldn't build a house with bricks made of pentagons because they wouldn't stack right, and they would fall like the first 2 houses. So you'd use a triangle or a square like the brick.
While they're getting ready for this next skit, I have a question for you. How many of you have used, well, first of all, what grade levels are represented? Are any primary grades here? And I know you probably use children's literature in the other groups. Middle school? I used to teach middle school, and this really works with middle school kids. They like doing it. Secondary, we know there's 1 high school person here. No college people here, right? It works with college kids too. You're never too old for these children's books, and since most of you have them and you know them, you can adapt them to whatever age group your kids are. There's 4th graders coming over here next, or in the next session here from Jefferson School. They're all gifted kids. But they like to do this stuff too. And now they're always afraid they have to memorize a sketch. You don't have to memorize, just like you guys did. You just ad-libbed it, you did wonderful, don't you think? So now you got something to show your students when you go back to school tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's Thursday, school day tomorrow, everybody.
That wasn't in there.
All right, we're gonna do 1 more skit, and we're very impressed with all of your skits, so we're gonna need you to help us again.
That way you step it up on this last
Some of us, some of you are gonna be helping. I think you already know who you are.
So we've already signed some rhinos and some monkeys. The only other part we have is there'll be a tsunami, so we gotta practice our rain. So you start off snapping, drip, and then it gets a little more windy, so run together. And then you go on your legs, and then you stop. Like you just keep stopping, and then we'll bring it back down, the leg will get lighter, and then we'll bring it back up, and then you go back to snapping. And I'll do it on the side as well when that part hits, but you'll also hear it. So. And next one will be monkey.
And all the tables have received a rule. When you hear the cue or the rules, where are the rules? Yes, we'll have 1 person from each table stand up and read their rules so we understand how to play the game.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
I wonder what Mom and Dad are doing.
Oh, yeah.
Kids.
Hi,
Yes, your mother and I are going to go to see the theater in Phantom of the Opera.
We've been over this, honey. It's Phantom of the Opera.
Opera. Sorry, honey. Please don't hit me again. So just don't make the house a mess. Keep it clean. Don't kill each other.
Be good. Don't have any friends over. Okay.
Sure, Mama.
Have a good night, Dad.
Yeah. Not me. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Poor Dad.
Let's go outside and play or do something.
Okay.
Judy and Peter decide to play outside in their backyard.
After a while, a long wooden box catches Peter's eye. Little did they know, when they unfolded its ordinary-looking playing board, they were about to be plunged into the most exciting and bizarre adventures of their lives.
Hey Peter, what's this?
It looks like some kind of jungle adventure game.
It looks like fun. You want to play?
Yeah, let's go.
Hey Peter, help me find the rules.
Does anyone see the rules?
Rule number 1. Each player chooses a game piece.
I want the red one.
I'll take the green one.
Alright.
Rule number 2, roll the die to see who goes first.
I think I'll just roll first since I'm a boy.
Hey, that's not fair.
Life's not fair, Judy.
Rule number 3, move the game piece the number of spaces rolled.
That doesn't sound too bad.
No, that's not.
Rule number 4, the game ends when a player rolls a 12.
Awesome. We need to go for 12.
I'll go first. 4.
Lion attacks. Move back 2 spaces.
Lion?
This game's
I
lame.
don't see any lions.
Me either.
Peter, don't turn around.
Whoa!
Peter was running through the house with the lion right on his tail. He ran upstairs, dove under the bed, and the lion tried to squeeze under but got stuck because of his big head. Peter scrambled out of the room and slammed the door behind him, gasping for breath.
Oh no! Peter, come back! Are you okay? Peter? Maybe I should just go. I need to get a 12. 7!
Monkeys steal food. It's one turn.
Judy, Mom's not gonna like this monkey business. I'm gonna roll. 4.
Monsoon season begins. Lose 1 turn.
Oh no, Peter, Mom's not gonna like this!
The sofa's gonna be ruined.
I know!
Roll.
7!
Guide gets lost. Roll again.
Hey y'all, I'm trying to find the union. I've gone about this far. I'm not quite sure how far. Do you think it's this way?
Yeah, you
Judy.
don't know that really far that way.
Okay.
Do you think it's that way too?
You just gotta roll it
Okay,
different
I'm
after.
going. Thank y'all.
10.
Rhinoceros stampede. Go back 2 spaces.
Oh, it's so loud.
I don't think the house is sturdy enough for this.
Quick.
Good job, guys. I need to get a 12 and get out of here. 6.
Python sneaks into camp. Go back 1 space.
Python?
Cool, I've always wanted a snake.
I hate snakes.
You do,
Yeah.
huh?
Get it out of here. Get it out. Roll, Peter. Go. Go.
Oh, I rolled too hard.
Peter, you got a 6.
I got a 6.
I don't know where the other guys are.
6.
Lucky space. Roll again.
I found another one here.
Good thing they came prepared. Another 6.
Jumanji! Come on, everybody. Jumanji!
Finally, this game is over.
It's over.
Wait. I think I heard a car door.
Mom and Dad! Oh no! Hey kids. Hi, Mom.
How was the nap?
The show was great, wasn't it, sweetie? Great. Yeah.
It was great. Did you guys behave yourselves? Oh yeah, definitely. We were just playing with the paradise.
And sing.
Alright, so Peter and Judy were playing with a pair of dice. So we're
So many activities.
This is a game called Conte, and this is great for middle schoolers who are just learning about order of operations. So what we have are, Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to work with partners, so someone at your table you're going to partner up with. And you're going to each have 3 dice. And you're going to take turns rolling your dice. And whatever 3 numbers come up on your dice, you have to use order of operations to get to a number that's on your game board. So there's 2 there. The second game board is a little like clearer maybe. It has some bigger numbers. So if you want to work with smaller numbers, you can use the first one. So basically, if I rolled 1, 2, and 3, I can do 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. I can do 3 minus 2 is 1 plus 1 is 2. I could do 3 squared minus 1 is 9 minus 1 is 8. There's many different things that you can do using those 3 numbers. So basically what you want to do is just use your dice and your order of operations to get a number on the board. We have little cubes with squares. So each person is going to have their own color. And when you get a square on the board, you put down your marker. And whoever has the most markers wins. The goal is to actually get the most markers. But you get more points for having 2 markers next to each other. You get an additional point for however many places your marker is touching. So you want to put them in clumps. Alright, so I'll let you guys get started. If you need help, we'll be coming around.
You roll to see who goes first.
Okay.
We roll the dice. We've got to come up with something to make those numbers together. Cover up something on the board.
You need to pair off with somebody that you're going to think you beat.
I'll be green.
Oh, she's using yours, right? Who do you need?
So like 6 plus 4 minus 2. Yeah, so you'd have 8, so you would get to cover.
Does everybody have 3 now?
25.
Did you get your thumb drive?
It's
90.
5 or 3, or what's your other? You could do. You have a 3, so you have 5. Just we're connect 4. I would use them.
Oh, it's a little number.
It is. I don't know. It is kind of something in a sense.
We're gonna wrap it
Hey everybody! I know we're not done with the game, but so I think we get kind of the gist of how the game works. So has anyone noticed any strategies maybe for getting a higher score or for getting maybe the bigger numbers? What kind of operations would you have to use? Bigger numbers. Multiplication and exponents, right? So these are the types of things that you need to make connections with your students. So then as you were going along, I didn't tell you this before, maybe for your students you have them keep track of the score as they go along. And you see how getting the points next to each other, like getting the blocks next to each other would get them more points so they can use strategies to find how the numbers would work with the numbers next to each other. So that's Contig. There on your sheet there are some variations for 7th and 8th graders to make it a little bit more challenging. So if you're interested in middle school, if you're a middle school teacher, you might want to take a look at that. And so that's Contig. And then
that's gonna conclude our seminar, or whatever, I guess, workshop for the day. Just to summarize what's kind of gone on today, I know it's kind of been a little crazy and hectic at times. I hope everyone had fun, first of all. I feel like just myself being a future teacher, doing some of the stuff that we've done today, I could use this in my classroom. I think it'll be a good way to get students, because a lot of students, when it comes to math, it's kind of like pulling teeth. You do have those students that do like math, but a lot of students I've seen, just myself being in the classroom, don't like math. I feel that this is a really good way to get them involved with math and have fun with it, as well as get them reading and make a connection between two things. We're going to open it up. If anyone has any questions about anything that we've done or any questions about the group or anything like that, feel free to ask.
Or comments.
Or comments.
Anything? You guys like certain part of it or anything like that?
This is the first time that we've actually done it where, you know, we kind of pass off, like we let you guys participate and kind of write your own thing. So do you guys have any comments on that? Did you like it? Is there something that you wish we did differently? Or?
It's always good to have the participation because when I've been to seminars where you don't participate, it's like being in class, right?
Exactly.
Although the skits, watching them are fun, so you did have that going for you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Does anybody think that they're going to take maybe what they've learned here and use it in a classroom when it comes to math class? Yeah? That's good.
If you do have any questions or anything about what we do, you can email Dr. White. His email's in the packet somewhere I saw, so.
And if you want, if any of you teachers, where are the classroom teachers in here? How many of you are actually, you have your own class right now? And I know there's several of you, 4 of you, right? And Kelly used to be a member of the math literature group. She's one of our alums right here. If any of you would like to arrange a program where the students can come to your school and do a workshop for your students, it doesn't cost you anything. We're free, we're cheap. And if you're teaching middle grade and you say we would like you to design this for middle grade kids, or if it's lower grade, how long you want it, they'll do that. That's what they do. This group, this is the 15th year, I guess, 14th or 15th year that the Math Literature Connection's been here at Eastern. We're probably the best kept secret at the school. But they've been to Washington, D.C., not this group, but the Math Literature group's been there. They've been to Alaska. They've been all over the place doing workshops at the NCTM conferences, state math conferences, and they go to the elementary schools. The latest elementary school last year where they were at Bradley, near Kankakee, Bradley West, and they did a thing just for 5th graders. They wanted it just for 5th, and so they did it 3 times because they had 100 and some odd 5th graders in the school, in the big school.
We always enjoy doing it for kids as well because they seem to have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
We had a video rolling when some of you were coming in. We're gonna put it back up and just play it through. You can stay and watch, or you can feel free to make your exit now. This is just our practices and kind of what we do while we practice different skits that you didn't see today.
I can jump to the top of that stoop and land on my feet.
Let's see. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
There.
Stay up. Stay up.
I think we're blinded. Oh man.
Hey guys! Hey, what's this? Oh, it's I found some gum. You guys want some gum?
Nothing. Joe, were these your sisters? Sisters? I did not leave. There's no way.
No. I can explain. I can explain.
Can you?
Yes. We're having a party. Surprise!
Yeah, I love parties. I don't. I'm scared. So am I.
Move or lose it, sister. Let's go.
Alright, Kitty, if you know everything, how I bet you cannot guess how many people on this bus.
Well, I bet there's 5 people on this bus.
5? Girl, I counted 7.
Right turn.
I was close.
Left turn.
Hey, where'd you get your license to grab a jam box?
I will come back. Stop all.
I need to get off this bus.
today. And we'll see you.
That's a playful one.